Thank you, Lucille. Good afternoon.
Ready at the start of your second term. George Stephanopoulos says.
Do I think we may need to do more? I think we may need to do more within the framework that has been established, but that needs to be a judgment made on a case-by-case basis. The important thing is that the United States must be in a position to do more, to fulfill its responsibilities, and that means, among other things, that it's very important when Congress comes back here that we take up again the bill to provide for paying the dues that we owe to the United Nations and for giving us the ability to participate in the so-called new authority to borrow provision of the IMF. That may be your editorial comment. That's not my report.
Vision for that mission, and what type of military and financial responsibility do you hope?
I am willing to maintain the sanctions as long as he does not comply with the resolutions. If you're asking me, are there other options that I might consider taking under certain circumstances, I wouldn't rule out anything. I never have, and I won't.
Rational. As the commander-in-chief who has...
He's clever crazy on occasion. And then sometimes he does something that seems maddeningly stupid. No, in this case, I think he made a calculated decision that was wrong.
To be your close friend, sir.
You've set in order to allow U.S. participation.
So with all the continuing difficulties, there has been, in my view, a significant amount of progress in the last 23 months, of which the American people can be justly proud, and indeed all of our allies in NATO and beyond NATO, and Russia and the other countries that are participating can be proud of that. We are discussing now actively, both within the administration, with our allies in NATO and our other allies, and with Congress, what should be done after the June date for the expiration of S4. Scores of letters, including letters from ordinary people who said that they loved it and they thought it was important.
The direction that the peace process is taking?
We are likely to have a productive meeting because we'll have a lot to talk about, because a lot of work has been done. Secretary Albright's been out there to the region. She's been meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu in Europe. The Netanyahu cabinet has taken a decision on redeployment, which they're attempting to flesh out and define at this moment. And as you know, there's a lot of controversy within the government in Israel about what next steps ought to be taken in the peace process. The only point I made is I think the next time we meet, we'll have quite a meaty agenda. We'll have something to talk about and something to do.
I feel at all personally responsible for the state of the party today.
Has dissented from that judgment as to the appointment of a special counsel. On several occasions,